Hello, my name is Steve Kaskudas. I'm the Telescopic Handler Product Manager for Manitou North America. I'd like to introduce to you 7 new Gehl models, 7 new telescopic handlers that we have coming into production this year, which we believe will be replacing our current models. The current RS and DL series will be replaced by the new Gehl TH series. You can see the machine right next to me is a TH642. TH stands for telescopic handler, 6 for 6,000 pound maximum pick and carry capacity, 42 for 42 feet of lifting height. This machine is joined, as I said, by 6 other models, 2 8,000 pound units, an 842 unit with a 127 horsepower engine, or an 842 with a 74 horsepower engine. Then there's also the TH1055 with 10,000 pounds pick and carry capacity and a 55-foot boom. Also in a 74 or a 127 horsepower. And then there's a TH1242, 12,000 pound pick and carry capacity, 42-foot boom, and the TH1255 with a 12,000 pound pick and carry capacity, 55-foot lifting height. I'd like to mention with our new designs, we've worked very hard to make sure that these machines have outstanding ground clearance. The 6 and 8,000 pound units have 18 inches of ground clearance. You can see that underneath the engine compartment right here. On the 10 and 12,000 pound machines, the ground clearance is 19 inches. Even though we've got great ground clearance, we've not sacrificed visibility over the top of the hood, so we've worked hard to make sure that those sight lines are still good for the operator, so they've got great visibility coming over to the side of the machine. Next, we'll take a look at the engine compartment. First thing you'll notice when you open the engine hood is that we've mounted the engine perpendicular to the drive line of this machine. What this does is it gives the end user and the rental companies 300 degrees of access to the engine. So everything this side of the engine to the front to the other side of the engine is easy to reach, easy to service, easy to maintain. Fuel filter, primary and secondary, engine oil filter, starter, engine oil fill, engine oil dipstick, engine coolant reservoir, alternator, all these items easy to access, easy to maintain. This is not something that happened by accident. By the design of the product, we made it easier to focus on taking care of service and maintenance items to reduce the cost of doing that maintenance. We believe that the cost of ownership is going to be 7 to 10% less than the current models that they will replace. So improving the cost of ownership for the new models is one of our goals, and we believe that we've achieved it with this new design. Over here we have the electrical compartment with access to the fuses and electrical controllers. There's also an electrical cutoff switch as standard equipment on this machine. As I said, you can purchase the models. The 6000 has a 74 horsepower diesel engine as standard equipment, so there's no DEF or PF filter on the 74 horsepower units. For the 127, there would be DEF fluid, and that canister would be located in this part of the engine compartment, with the exhaust also going in that same direction. The cooling system, we have 4 separate coolers built into this cooling system for ease of maintenance. Again, if there's a problem with one of the coolers, you don't need to replace the entire unit. You can replace the coolers individually. So engine cooler, transmission cooler, hydraulic cooler, and intercooler, all separate. We've kept as before is the quick attach system. So the Dyna attach, the Dyna carrier with hydraulic locking are all optional for the new series of telescopic handlers. You do not need to change your attachments. The current attachments that you have for your 6, 8, 10,000 and 12,000 pound units will connect. Here we're showing the Dyna carrier, standard Dyna carrier. Again, the advantage with Dyna attach, Dyna carrier is that you never lose a pin with these attachment systems. So on the rental side of the business, there's never a lost pin, never a machine down because someone pulled the pin to change the attachment and then returned the machine to you without the pin in the attachment. 2 other points I'd like to make while we're on the front of the machine. Easy access to tie downs. So ease of transportation, one of the key components for rental use. Our machine's very easy to locate those tie downs and to use the tie downs to transport the machine from the rental yard to the job site and back. One final point on the front of the machine, we have frame leveling, 10 degrees left and right frame leveling. And then on the rear of the machine, there's also rear axle stabilization. Rear axle stabilization will lock the machine up at 60-degree boom angle. And then if you're on a level surface, you're able to continue to drive the machine with the boom up in the air as long as you remain within 2 degrees of level. If you go outside of 2 degrees of level, then it will lock the machine up at 60-degree and higher boom angles as our current machines do. Coming over to the cab side of the machine, there are a number of new innovative items that we've put into our product, both for use by the end user, but then also to help improve the experience of rental companies renting this product out for construction use in North America. First item I'd like to talk about is what we call Super View, and that is we've improved the line of sight for the operator by taking the big bar out of the cab that runs across their line of sight, replacing it by thin, narrow pieces of steel, and then angling those pieces of steel with the line of sight as they take the boom and the load up in the air. Again, we call this Super View, exclusively on the new cabs for the new TH series machines. In addition to Super View, we've added something called Easy Step to the machines. That's a cutout in the cab floor. So as you're going in, you're not hitting your leg on the edge of the cab, but then also coming out of the machine, you can see where that step is located rather than trying to find it in the dark. The controls will move with the seat, and then the pedals are mounted up off the floor for easy cleaning out by the rental companies. Two other new features with this machine, we have two automatic modes. The first one is automatic parking brake. The automatic parking brake, when it's engaged, if you're driving forward, you place the machine into neutral, jump out of the cab, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and the parking brake will automatically apply. Then when you get back into the machine, you shift the machine into forward or reverse, hit the accelerator, parking brake will release. Advantage there is the machine is secure when you're outside the cab. And if you forget to place the machine with the parking brake on, the machine will automatically put the parking brake on for you. The other automatic mode is we've got an automatic transmission in this machine. So if you select the automatic transmission, you shift the machine to forward, it will automatically shift up. Again, you've got 5 speeds in the transmission. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, depending on the speed of the machine and the terrain that you're going over. If you don't like that automatic transmission, you simply turn the switch off and then operate the machine as a regular standard power shift transmission with 5 gears again. Final point while we're in the cab is that we have 4 steering modes. The standard front wheel, 4-wheel, round, and then 4-wheel crab steering modes. There's a 4th steering mode which was called Manny Crab. Manny Crab actually locks the rear axle straight, and then you use the front wheel as a standard front wheel steer. So Manny Crab, just a variation of front wheel steer. For production units, you will have an orange seatbelt so that you've got a visual indicator that the operator is actually wearing the seatbelt as they should when they're operating the machine. I do want to mention a number of very important aspects of this machine. This machine has a telematics system, so you're connected to the machine through your office, so it can send you machine alerts, timing alerts based on maintenance intervals, or service alerts based on the condition of the machine in the field coming to your office to make your service and maintenance people aware that the machine needs attention. In addition to the connected machine, we also have a special service tool which is called Rev Oil, which will filter the hydraulic oil so that rather than throwing away or disposing of the hydraulic oil, you're able to filter the oil and continue using the product. In addition, we have a service tool called Ivy. This is one tool for both the engine and the rest of the machine. So with this one service tool, you can update the engine, resolve engine issues, but then also look at the machine itself and solve machine service issues through this one tool. All of our new products will have the ability to purchase extended warranties. If you'd like to have an extended warranty, you can purchase an extended warranty up to 6 years for our new vehicles. Immediately for your needs, we have filter kits, maintenance kits from our parts department in Belvidere, Illinois. So maintenance is very easy to do. We've made it easy for you by putting all the necessary items into a box. We'll ship directly to you to maintain your machines. Thank you so much for your time, and look forward to seeing you in a new Gehl TH machine very soon.
Gehl works like you.